We're fixing to go back out in the country. Just a rural area, just kind of show you kind of like what kind of environment he had to travel in. Going out in the boonies, getting to go tell the people to get ready to bear arms. At the founding of this nation, our forefathers saw the need for creating a government enumerating the rights of the people. Having known historically of the tyrannical rule of the monarch of England, our forefathers decided enough was enough, and they needed to revolt against the King of England because he did not recognize the rights of the people and would not acquiesce to the will of the people. So we the people revolted. We were not, I emphasize this, we were not terrorists. We were revolting against a tyrant because we wanted to be free. In this day and age, we the people want to be free. Just as Paul Revere rode by on horseback to share the information that the troops from England were coming, they had no cell phones, they had no personal phones at their homes, no television to watch, no radio for the news. The news was given person to person. So what he was doing, he was traveling on that midnight ride to let others know that the battle was coming to them. Again, that was we the people having had enough, rebelling against a tyrant. In this day and age, we the people still want to be free and want the principles of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights to be our guide and not the whims of a tyrant who thinks he's above it all. Today, we can communicate by phone, cell phone, TV, broadcast on radio. But in those days, in Paul Revere's day, word of mouth was the only way to get the information from person to person. Paul couldn't get in his car, pickup truck, and drive to the next door neighbor and talk to him. He had to use his own mode of transportation, which was horseback. And he traveled a long, arduous ride, stopping house to house to tell people to get ready. We had to bear arms against the powers that be who were dominating we the people. In this day and age, we have better forms of communication. And we would like to get the powers that be to be sensitive to the will of the people. But that hasn't been happening. For the last 100 or so years, they've been taking more and more of our rights away to where we have few. And they demand absolute control and obedience over all of us. So that's not going to happen. We the people are taking our stand. Now, our president wants to be able to fire on we the people. He's acting like a tyrant. He's acting like a monarch. He's acting like a he's acting like, regardless of what the will of the people is, whatever he says goes. I'm telling you, they're going to keep on pushing until we push back. I think it's time for us to push back. I'd rather do it peacefully, but do you think that's going to happen? They don't listen to us anyhow. We are not terrorists. We the people want the will of the people to rule the land, and not the ones that think they're in charge, dominating our every move, controlling our money, stealing our homes, stealing our lands, they took all the gold from us in circulation. There's not much of it left at Fort Knox. By the way, what you call money, it's not backed by silver or gold. You can't turn it in for anything of real value. All it is like a check written out by the international bankers, and they claim ownership of everything you buy. Think about that for a moment. Don't pay the property tax on your home and see who owns it.